Oh, Taurus, this is amazing. The last week of the month of September is going to be amazing for you, okay? Now, there is a nurturing energy, a nurturing energy that's coming in here. And I told you in that third week, it was you were starting to finally see what you needed. There's my kitty again. What you needed to move forward in a positive way in your life. Now, perhaps there was a period of time in your life where there were negative ideas about perhaps your gender and the person that you are being able to move forward. This could even have to do with negative ideas about women in society, okay? Or that nurturing energy being held back in some way, or perhaps even you holding back your nurturing energy, or perhaps somebody was withholding a support from you, or not giving you that nurturing energy that you need in order to thrive. So it does talk about, you know, the situation where perhaps someone was trying to strip you of your power, whether it be personal power or whether it be power at work. And perhaps somebody was thinking, this person and doesn't have the ability that they need in order to manifest things in their life. So we're just going to take that power and we're going to run with it. Well, it's not happening, not in Taurus's world. It's not happening. There is resistance to the idea that someone else is going to run your life or make you do exactly what they want you to do in their way. And it's not happening. It's not happening. Now, it could even have to do with government. Maybe there is, and it's a female energy. It could be male, female, or other, okay? And this is indeed a female energy. It's someone who's very emotional. Someone looks at all aspects of a situation, okay? And it's that nurturing energy where someone is focused on perhaps an element of society where indeed there are people who have been sequestered or their needs have been quashed and they haven't been met because of the person's gender or the hierarchy that took place in their life, or even possibly their culture. Perhaps it's a cultural based thing, okay? And it might have to do with women in specific cultures, okay? And how they have been stopped from owning their own power. And that's coming up. And that's coming up with a structured environment. And that might be something to do with the government. The government possibly is laying down some type of law that is going to stand for women, and it is a female energy, stand for women moving forward in their life. And it has to do with health. So looking at women's health, there are issues dealing with women's health, empowerment in that area. And it does talk about you examining your values about this circumstance or this situation. It does talk about taking care of your health. It also talks about superficial beauty and standards that are in society. So it's also possibly pointing toward cosmetic surgery. Maybe you want to get cosmetic surgery, or maybe you're dealing with a health issue where you had to have surgery and now there's some damage to the skin or to the area, and maybe you need to focus on cosmetic surgery to fix that situation, okay? Now, it does talk about fertility, but fertility could also be a new project, a new study, a new relationship where you're getting something new. You're having to put energy and you're having to put focus into something in order for it to flourish or to grow, okay? Now, it could even talk about your energy levels fluctuating. Perhaps you haven't really, maybe you haven't been taking the nutrients that you need, or you haven't been eating right. But indeed, the focus is in that area. And indeed, if it's not been taken care of, it will be very, very shortly. It could talk about the head of a family. And it does talk about a matriarch, so a female energy. And perhaps a family that is disjointed or that is fragmented, and possibly due to divorce or maybe even dispersal of families. So there's an energy within a family where those energies are widespread, and everybody has moved off to their own specific lives to take care of what they need to take care of in their life, and perhaps the matriarch is basically left to their own avails. And this could happen, and I have seen this happen. But, I have a hard time. I have children, and they're all grown up. They're off, doing their own lives. And yeah, there is a semblance of, missing that connectivity to the people you have thrived with, the people you have raised, the little individuals that come into your life and they never seem to leave. And indeed, maybe you are focused on connecting with family again, okay? And it could even be that Taurus, you're connecting with grandchildren, or perhaps there are grandchildren in your life that are reforming that bond, okay? I know as we raise our children, we're to cut that cord. I mean, even the baby birds are pushed out of the nest, but there's always a connection to them, okay? There's always a connection to the people in our lives. So there may be someone in your life whose connection to family members is fragmented or is dispersed or is very shaky, okay? And that's what you might be dealing with in this last week. Now, it does talk about possibly, Taurus, you turning to someone who is a mother or someone who provides guidance or nurturance in your life, okay? Perhaps you're dealing with issues that are dealing with a parental figure, of course, a mother, because it's a female energy. And you might even be acting as a substitute mother for someone, filling in for someone who needs that type of nurturance in their life, okay? So indeed, there is positivity, but there is that need for connection to other people, and more than likely family. I mean, it does also talk about friends, but more than likely it is talking about a connection to family. It needs to be solidified. There could also be someone from the spirit world who is coming back to guide you or nurture you or offer you advice in your life. And this person is a female energy. I've got my Kimmy here. Took off again. So someone from the spirit world is possibly coming back to guide you in some way, Taurus, okay? Now, the very last card you have is, and I'm going to show it to you, it is the wish card. Oh, hang on. Look at what's going on here. Look at, say hello. Say hello. Say, I'm getting into mischief. Look at, say hello. It's a beautiful kitty, but it's a rebel. It's like raising kids all over again. Anyhow, the card that you have is the perfect card for you. It is the wish card. So anything that you wish to manifest in your life, anything you wish to bring into existence, it's going to be there. If you want a new job, if you want a new living circumstance, if you want to buy a new dress or a new pair of jeans or a new car, okay? Yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. But it also talks about there was an element of connectivity to other people, to family members, okay? And there was a need for that in your life. There was a need to ground with people who knew you, who formed a basis with you. And indeed, this talks about establishing connections with people of different races, ages, walks of life, religious affiliations, okay? But feeling that connection to them, feeling almost like they were family. And it does talk about a religious aspect in your life, and you're living according to your spiritual principles or values. It also talks about a family celebration. And this could be a birth, this could be a christening, it could be a celebration of life that's coming out. But it does talk, it could even be a wedding. And it does talk about you going somewhere to connect with these people and to form camaraderie of sorts, where you're getting involved in perhaps a family vacation or planning a family vacation so everybody can take a break. I mean, life has been so tough on us lately. I mean, think about it. We have a lot of lockdowns. There's wars going on in the world. There's health issues going on in the world. And you know what? I wouldn't doubt it if you and your family need to reconnect or ground in some way. Now, it does talk about you being able to count on your family for support, for help. You're finding the people that you belong with, okay? So indeed, if you have moved to a new location, know that you have found your zen. You have found the place that you feel secure and happy and peaceful. And it does talk about gestation. So it talks about motherhood. It talks about something is going to happen within a 9-month period. Now, don't forget, gestation is a little bit longer than 9 months. So possibly you're dealing with some issues leading up to a new circumstance in your life, whether that be parenthood, whether that be pregnancy, whatever it may be. There may be someone in your life, someone you're connected to, a grandchild who is becoming pregnant or becoming a parent, okay? but it does talk about a satisfying relationship, whether that be romantic, whether that be familial, whether that be a mentorship of sorts, okay? So it certainly sounds like your life is moving in the right direction. Positive things are happening, and I can't wait to see what is going to manifest for you in October, because with all those bright colors, I'm sure that there's something new coming into existence. So I shall see you in October. Namaste. Stay safe. Bye-bye.